Runners dispatched from the 1600 metre marker. Pearl Glow's there for free on the left-hand side, the yellow cap. Looking at Fiorella, Fiorella's going to move around to be about 4 lengths off and now get some cover behind runners. Overlap and Minnie the Moocher now pressing on by, and Pearl Glow has challenges. Overlap in the Pink Silks now heads down to the 1200 by a length and a half. The White Silks of Minnie the Moocher parked second. Pearl Glow in the yellow cap is third. Super Sparkle, fourth position. Then we drop back to Leisure Trip. Inga, Parabola gets a taste of the bridle. Onesie is second to last. And as for Fiorella, has 8 lengths to make up, 7 to make up on Pearl Glow. 700 out and Overlap, doing the clicking by a length and a quarter. Pearl Glow towards the inside, Minnie the Moocher's on the outside. Super Sparkle now gets ridden to respond. Leisure Trip's on the inner, Inga comes out the green cap. Parabola, Onesie, Fiorella goes to the inside. 450 metres to go, Overlap's there. Minnie the Moocher, Super Sparkle, Fiorella to the left-hand side starts to make ground. Pearl Glow's between them and Leisure Trip. Wide open, Parabola's running on, Inga, Onesie. Fiorella's on the inside, Super Sparkle's there. Parabola and Onesie on the outside. Parabola looking to get them all. Super Sparkle fights back. Parabola and Super Sparkle, Parabola. From Super Sparkle, Onesie, Fiorella and Pearl Glow. Well, I just suggest maybe hold on to your tickets. Just looking from this angle, Parabola seems to drift in onto Super Sparkle. But from this angle, we can't tell you much. We'll look at the head-on. Parabola's in the green and Super Sparkle's in the white. Hammer and Tong, short heads in it. Number 4, Parabola, I think will just get her nose down. And Parabola by an absolute whisker. Super Sparkle's away in second. Only a short head in it. Onesie runs third. Fiorella made up the ground comfortably to the inside, stayed on ahead of Pearl Glow, and then came Inga, Leisure Trip. Overlap. The head-on replay is going to be quite interesting because Parabola's on the extreme right-hand side. Super Sparkle was driven at from the top of the lane. Down the centre, Super Sparkle's in the white. Parabola's running around. Inga just had to be eased for a stride, and Onesie, let's see. Super Sparkle's in the white, Onesie, Parabola, and Parabola does start to drift towards the inside. Super Sparkle, no contact, but Parabola does seem to just intimidate Super Sparkle those last couple of strides, but no contact at all. Number 4, Parabola hangs in, wins a short head, and at this stage we'll hand you back to the studio.
Well, provisionally number 4, Parabola, beating the stable companion number 10, Super Sparkle. And this filly, the daughter of Silvano, of course, she had that long break on the 6th of May 2017 after a run in the Oaks. So it's been well documented that she's not the soundest, but today you had her in tip-top condition.
Yeah, no, she's very sound. There's no issues with her. She's just very slight, lax constitution, but she's held it well sort of in the lead up to this run. And I knew she'd run a much better race. Her gallop last week was very good. And back on the turf obviously has made all the difference.
Last time out, maybe a bit too handy?
Probably, I think more the Polly than anything though. She's a very, although she's not very big, she's got a lovely action, and I just sort of think she wheel spins on the Polly, So back on the turf, different story.
If you go back to that run in the Oaks trial behind Bell Rose, you keep going back to that form line. It's super strong.
No, she's well above average, and I certainly believe she's looking for further, so there's something to look forward to with her,
Stable companion also, good run.
Yeah, very good run, she's her too. I think she's also looking for a little bit more, the race was run at a little sedate pace early, and she wasn't travelling that kindly sort of just prior to straightening, so she's probably going to need a step up in trip to be more effective as well.
Well, it's exacta for you. Well done, Peter.
Thank you very much, and obviously big congratulations to the owners. We have half the team here, and congratulations to Grant in Cape Town.
Fantastic. That's Grant Knoll and Mr. Matthew on course. Come through, young Craig. I haven't chatted to you in a while, but you got a chance here for Mr. Crawford, and Nice ride.
Thank you, Mr. Dees. I just want to say a big thank you to Mr. Muscat, and well done to the owners, Mr. Knowles, and the other owner involved here. So.
Okay, coming to the race now, you gave this filly a nice patient ride.
Yes, Dees. Look, the plan was try to set 3-4 lanes off, and that's what I did. But coming around into the straight, I moved out from my run, and like she was lagging a bit in, and I changed my stick, and she won a very gutsy race.
Yeah, she found a good turn of foot over a mile, and obviously, you look at her form, 2,000 even better, maybe even further as well.
Yes, Dees, but for now, we don't want to change anything.
She won well with you.
Thank you, and I just want to say a big thank you to the Academy and the Riding Masters. Thank you.
Before you leave me, how many winners now, young man?
This is 32 now.
But you're getting close to that 50-figure mark, and hopefully you get there sooner rather than later. Well done, Craig.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely. Craig, let's get Mr. Matthew in. He's made it on Grant. Wherever you're watching, this has been a super vibe for you boys.
Yes, great. We bought her at the Kenilworth sale, and 3 runs, 2 wins. Very happy.
Yeah, I remember chatting to Grant that, after a run in the Oaks trial, I don't know what you guys purchased her for, but she's turning out to be a lovely buy.
Yeah, we looked at the paddock value. I think we paid 60,000 for her, which was cheap if you consider it.
Well, and she's also loved the move to KZN.
Yes, she has. She has. I actually bought her to stay in Cape Town because my entire string moved up with Shane.
Yes.
And I had no horses there. And then, lo and behold, a month later, Brett said she's coming to Durban. So, yeah, she is.
And you were in town, or you made the trip, especially to come and watch her and watch your other horses that you got in the province?
Officially, it's business, but unofficially, this is why I'm here.
Well, we meet for the first time. I didn't get the first name, Mr. Matty, but nice having you in town.
Okay.
Well done.
Thanks. Cheers.
Lovely. Well done to Grant Knowles and Mr. Matt Sasay, and of course, Brett Crawford here, daughter of Silvano, bred by Mr. Michael De Broglio. And it's an exacta for the yard. Top form for the stable, 4x10. That's the way they cross the line here. Race number 5.